The Greek Prime Minister, he's been a busy boy, Mr. Antonis Samaras. Well, today he visits the German Chancellor, Angela Merkel. That's later on in Berlin. And he is expected to repeat his request for more time to, well, honour those big spending cuts that his country has promised to make. Then on Saturday, he's going to pretty much make the same plea to the French President, Francois Hollande. Now, yesterday, on Thursday, both the French and German leaders, they got together and they presented a united front, stressing that Greece must honour its commitments. Well, the Greek Prime Minister, he also has a huge privatisation plan that he wants to implement. But now he says that all this talk about a Greek exit puts those plans in danger.
Well, the German Chancellor says no decision will be made over a Greek request for more time to meet its bailout conditions. But she and French President Francois Hollande made clear that Athens needs to work hard for the $39 billion it needs to secure its place in the single currency.
Antonis Samaras comes to Berlin on a financial pilgrimage, hoping for a 2-year extension to a deadline after which Greece will keep its deficit under 3%. He begins it all with a preemptive act of penance, telling 2 German newspapers he knows that a lot is wrong in Greece, just as he knows that a lot of Greeks are not paying taxes. But he says he personally guarantees that Greece will repay all of its debts. Germany has paid the most into the bailout funds and so arguably has the most to lose. That's why it fears that Greece is becoming, in the words of its finance minister, a bottomless pit. Merkel used more diplomatic language as she met with the French president, who wants to ease conditions for Greece. The problem is over 80% of Germans polled say they think Greece should leave the euro if it can't keep its pledges. So if she wants to keep the electorate happy, it seems the Chancellor doesn't have much room for compromise.
The German Chancellor argues it depends on what international lenders say next month. It's important for me to say that we all stay true to our commitments and above all wait for the Troika report to see what the result is. But we will, and I will, encourage Greece to continue on its path to reform, which has demanded a lot of the Greek people. We want and I want Greece to stay in the Eurozone. This is what we've said since the beginning of the crisis. It's for the Greeks to make the necessary efforts so we can achieve this goal.
As the bloc's largest economy, Germany is paying the bulk of the Greek bailout, the second of its kind. For German Finance Minister Wolfgang Schäuble, giving Athens more time wouldn't achieve much and would require more money, a prospect leading lawmakers in Merkel's own coalition oppose. Analysts say Greece has no choice but to plow ahead.
We can clearly say that a postponement doesn't help the Greeks at all. The problem really is they cannot survive in the Eurozone.
Samaras first met with Jean-Claude Juncker Wednesday on his financial diplomacy tour. The Eurogroup chief also urged Greek leaders to redouble reform efforts to secure EU IMF funds.